Welcome back to Enterprise Toronto's Marketing and Sales Bootcamp. Now we're on Section 6, your sales promotion plan. End of the day, all your marketing is meant to do one thing, and that's really to drive sales. The best way to determine how you're going to drive your sales is by having a promotional calendar. And what that means is determine the events throughout the year that you have determined are when you're going to have big pushes. Now, realistically, if you do a lot of digital marketing, and we have a separate section on digital marketing is not necessarily a seasonal event. It's obviously a 24/7, 365 marketing opportunity. And these days, with consumers also being wired and always on, as they say, you also have to have an always on presence. But at the same time, there may be particular times throughout the year, whether it's seasonal or customer related or industry related, that are when you want to make sure you have a really strong presence felt. So you want to determine what are those events throughout the year and create a calendar. And the better you create the plan, the more you can work the plan. So when you think about what those events are, if you're a retailer, you're probably going to have a lot more events because retail sales tend to be much more aggressive and seasonal based. But if you offer professional services, you might be more selective. For example, if you're an accountant and RSP season or tax season is coming up, that's definitely a time where you want to be aggressive in marketing your services. Similarly, if you're a personal trainer or a yoga instructor, most people know that January the 1st is when all the New Year's resolutions start, and that's a good time for you to also be helping people achieve their health and physical goals. So determine what's relevant to your consumer and then build a calendar around it. Now let's fill out our one-page plan. My sales promotion objective is blank, and my calendar will include blankety blank. So what are you going to focus on? How often and when? And when will you do these promotions? So if you know the seasonal times of the year that you're going to be doing them, fill that in, as well as how often. For example, for many retailers, the holiday season is when they make most of their sales. Something like 70% of all their sales throughout the year happen just at the holiday season. If that's the case, you may actually have to have a really heavy weight for all your marketing, where it's not just one email or one outreach or one direct mail campaign. You may actually have to do a series of 2 or 3 or even 4 outreaches to actually get those sales. And nowadays, because the holiday season has been stretched from just being Christmas, for example, now you also have, because of the US, we also have Black Friday sales and then Cyber Monday sales and then Boxing Day sales and Boxing Week sales and Boxing Month sales. So it really has become much more challenging if you're a retailer to be on top of all of these things. And the more likely that you are to have a plan, the more likely you are to actually create your marketing in advance so that you're prepared and you're not reacting last minute to meeting those sales opportunities.